Fine, I will feed you. You get to watch me feeding Max. You. Ta-da. Are you joking? Look what you've done. No. You put all of the food down there. No wonder we have to keep feeding you. You keep emptying it out. You should see the giant pile of food that's down there. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Why did you attack me? What do you reckon, guys? Got to be quick around here. Now the reason why I actually do that was part of my trust exercise with Max right at the very beginning, because Max was extremely, we'll call it untamed. And that's okay, because, you know, these are not party trick animals. Pardon me. Oh, hello there. Yeah, these guys aren't party trick animals. Oh my goodness. I forgot I did this. Look, I did thin film interference experiments and I required a polarizing filter. And that meant that I took out a Fresnel lens from over here. And I forgot that I'd done that. The other good part of that though is that these Fresnel lenses I discovered make nice little blankies for me. Right, oh, you wrong size. Okay, you know, so I've got this. This is from a TV. It's actually a polarizing filter. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Maybe around the other way. That make it work better. Wow, it works so much worse. Okay, cool. Anywho, what I'm doing is I'm putting this over me, and that means that I don't get soaking wet when I do my opals. Basically. It's been a while, Adele. How have you been going? That's good. I'm going to flip this over. Yoink. Right, so we've got a few little things here that we can play with. We've got this little fella here. I think I will turn on the water. I don't know why I've got the Cockney accent. It's a bit really. But what I think I might do, have I got my drill here? If I've got my drill, I'll just attach it. No, I won't attach it. All right, here we go. So, good-ish. that says everything, really, doesn't it? How you feeling? Good-ish? Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I know. That thing? Yeah, that thing. How's it going? Oh, like it always goes. Oh, really? That interesting, huh? Oh, yeah, very interesting. Zoom in. You can see how that's got a little bit of colour there? Or a lot of colour. Let's have a look at this bad boy. See that there? You will notice that I've actually mastered the art of actually showing people the colour. Don't worry, only another 30 or 40 years and then you get to die. The rustling sound you're hearing is me messing with the Fresnel lens. Yeah, Everyone needs a Fresnel lens, I reckon. All you need is Fresnel. This is a big MF Fresnel lens. That's the problem. Okay, here we go. Don't know about this one. We will see. What I'll basically do is I'll take the top off it. You can see that black that's sitting there underneath. But usually, not all the time, but usually the colour happens where the white meets the black, really. And you can just see a few flashes of green if I just look. See there? I don't know if that's real or fake. So it's real. We've got green in there. So that'll be interesting. Well, look, for me, I understand these things. I'm very happy-go-lucky with my employment. Like, I've been employed for quite some time, quite gainfully employed, but at the same time, I consider it all to be a bit of a lotto. You see, the thing about it is that if you're compatible with your boss, all well and good, but the compatibility only goes one way, doesn't it? So it doesn't matter if you're incompatible with them, it's whether they're compatible with you, or vice versa, whatever it is. What I'm doing with this one is I'm just taking the top off it to see what it looks like. Whoops. Here it goes. It doesn't look like it's got... Oh, yes, it does. Look at that. See that? Look at that. All right. So that'll be a good one. I'll do both sides to see what they look like. So we'll look at this. I think we've done that one, haven't we? I think we've done this guy. We found nothing. No, nothing. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Just a little bit of a sparkly pattern. Now, I'll turn the colour enhancement on. See what that does. This will be slightly unrealistic maybe, but don't care. Look at the sparkle. Yep, now everyone believe me now. It's not too bad. The sparkle is just enhanced a little bit by retouch. Right. Let's have a look at this bad boy. This is another one that I just want to take the top off it. See what it looks like. Right, I think we've got enough to go on here because I'm really quite excited about some of these guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this thing down. There we go. And then we're going to turn this on. We're going to turn this on. Yeah, I know how that feels. I used to work in a hardware store. First day, I only realised what happened later. First day I was there, I actually cashiered and broke a $50 note from a guy and handed the change and the $50 note to the guy. I only figured it out a lot later what I'd done. But that was, I sat there and denied because I didn't think I'd done anything. I still get attacks of conscience over that. Like, I genuinely... I wasn't innocent, but I thought I was innocent at the time. That's a worry. it's a bit weird. Sometimes, I remember at another place, I was always the fall guy for stuff too. Sometimes you just have "kick me" written on your forehead. And I'm sorry to hear you going through that. It's not nice. I've gone through something similar. No one has exactly the same experiences, so I'm not trying to steal your pain, so to speak. Yeah, that used to happen to me all the time too. So what I would do is I'd recognise that treadmill when I got onto it, and I would go hard on the first instance when I suspected there was a problem. Nothing underneath. Oh, hang on. Is that it? There was two. There's this one too. That was interesting. Goodbye. Now, I think this is the bit that actually had the colour, so let's try this, but it's very fragile, so you never know what it's going to do. I absolutely hate that stuff. Are you feeling a bit of anxiety about it all? Oh, yeah, well, that happens all the time. People don't recognise it as bullying. You've got to remember that there's... I'm not saying it's right, by the way, but I'm explaining it. Basically, people don't understand that workplace bullying is actually hierarchy. If I keep doing that, I'm going to end up with a hole in my finger. Well, that was a bit more disappointing than I thought it was going to be. Oh well. We'll get this guy. Actually, well, I'm too curious about this one. Let's give it a go. A lot. And like I said, I'm not saying it's right, I just know how it functions. People don't understand that, just obeying the social hierarchy is actually bullying. And the sad thing is, usually the person who's doing the actual bullying is the person who's second from the bottom of the pile. They're doing the commands of the main antagonist, I suppose. Because they know if they don't do it, or they're basically second from the pile, and they know that they've got to conform quickly, or else they end up on the bottom. Well, yeah, it's antisocial, I get that, but some people just assert themselves that way, and it's not right. That's kind of how we've done the whole society thing. I don't like it any more than you do. Well, people, when they're out of their element or when they're cornered, they're very dangerous sometimes. Well, you've just described every manager everywhere. I find it amusing because managers tend to, well, how do I put this? Manage. Leadership is something entirely different. Well, that's the issue. I'm sorry you're going through that, because if you're a manager, you don't have to manage down. You don't have to make people like you. You don't have to actually motivate people to perform their jobs. You don't have to do any of that. You've got to manage up. You've got to make yourself look good to the people above you. So there are people who've done managementy things for years without actually knowing how to motivate people to do any work whatsoever. Feel free to disagree with me, but I just put it down to the social hierarchy. People who know and understand the social hierarchy, and when they manage like that. Yeah, this is a problem. There's a performance treadmill that you get onto, and once you get onto that treadmill, it's really hard to get off. So you're improving one thing, and then they go, well, you're not doing this. And you're improving that, and they go, well, you're not doing this. Great, well done. I'm paranoid about that treadmill, so I watch out for it all the time. Yeah. Look, I don't know your specific situation, but like you can go. Seems like the goalposts are moving. Don't know how well it'll work. You can say, seems like I'm playing the game called You Can't Win. So the basic thing is that some people know how to push people around and some people can't stick up for themselves. And just because you can't stick up for yourself is not an invitation for people to push you around. But people don't understand that. Yeah. At times like these, you keep a record of what happened. You go, hang on, according to my notes last week, the rules were X, Y, and Z. According to this email that I sent to the regional manager, that yeah, that's good. Anything in triplicate. I'm a public servant, I understand these things. Just let me point this out. This is not how to be good at your job. This is how to survive your job. Being good at your job hardly matters. Yeah, so it sounds counterintuitive, but you might be really good at your job, you might really suck, and it doesn't really matter. My gut feeling is that everybody is, 90% competent at their job. The difference is the things that they don't do and social acceptability. But I hope she's a nice manager when she gets back. Right, they took out my niceness. Alright, that didn't seem to do much. But it's at least a nice cabochon. Zooming in to make sure we've got the right side here. There it is. Yep, okay, cool. So, here we go. I'm just a little bit out of camera shot at the moment. Just relaxing my nice shoulder here. My nice shoulder. Yeah, this is my nice shoulder. The other shoulder is the not so nice shoulder. It pretends to forget your name and stuff. Yeah, Kevin. I'm Phil. Regularly short sheets to bed, that kind of thing. Whoop, what's going on here? There we go. You know what? It's very rare that you get a person who's actually got the name that matches the attitude. Because I named one of my children middle name Joy for that exact reason. I thought let's go for virtue here. Didn't work out. That one ended up in misery guts. The other one I gave the middle name Patience. That didn't work either. So I'm just moving some things over because I don't know what I've done to my whittle self, but it certainly is not comfortable. Pony is flapping around like someone possessed. Left the door open. If I ever get the chance to get again, I'll name them the opposite. Hello, Kevin Dipshit. Hello, Robert. Incredibly poor and doesn't give me any money. Figured out exactly where to put my armrest right here. You can't see it, but if I put an armrest right here, beautiful. And believe it or not, this actually had colour on it when we were looking at it before. Just cutting it as if it's got colour, and we'll see what happens when we zoom in. It certainly doesn't look like anything. My mother's middle name was Joy. Still is, actually. Should not use her past tense. My mother, she's not with us anymore. She went home. I just remembered that other Opal's supposed to have green in it. Oh well. Wonder where the green went. Yeah, you do what you need to do, okay? Yeah, I know. This was early for me. Still got work to do for my work as well. But at least it's fun. I program in R, and it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I find it fun. It's like the world's most boring computer game to me. Yeah, I know you. That's why you're anxious. Don't let the world drag you down. Remember that usually whatever you're anxious about doesn't happen. Sometimes it does, but usually not. So look at this. We'll zoom right in, see what we can find. Did we lose all of the colour? Maybe we did. Got a crack right down the middle. Look at that. Oh, no way. Oh well. That one's a write-off. But the colour went anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's have a look at this one, see if this one's any better. Right, there's the colour. That side, or that side. What I'll do is I'll just gently cut down until we get to the colour, I suppose. Oh, thank you for the like, whoever did that. I don't know. I've seen people who speak up. They seem better off doing it. So... Don't encourage him. What do you think's in the burgers? Okay, Opal guy, let me ask you, do you know where that actually came from? Oh. You do know it? I don't know. Ah! You have a good night too, Adele. Hope everything goes well for you tomorrow, hey? I know, in the 80s when I were a young warthog, there was a TV show that came out of Canada called You Can't Do That on Television. You see, as an Aussie, it's very hard for me to pick the Canadian accent, so I know people say boot a lot. And A. Boot A. Boot A. Boot A. Boot A. seems that this one is actually turning out okay. Hello, Logie. Those are. Hang on. Guess what I can do? That was Max. Very unimpressed Max. Once I started to close the door, he's like, oh, no, that's my only thing. Oh, come on. Open the door so I can scream at you. Yeah, I remember that show. Now, bearing in mind, I was very, very young at the time, so I don't know all of it. But I still remember the Bath burgers and the whole, if you said water, water would fall on you. If you said, I don't know, slime would fall on you. And wait a minute, stop the unaliving. Because this is YouTube and we can't say stuff like that anymore. Here it comes. Poor Max. Can you still hear him? Checking to see if there's any cracks here. Don't think so. Don't like that mark there, but other than that, pretty good. Oh wow. Right, it's just a case of cut off this little piece of stuff here and hopefully all of the fun will happen. Oh yeah. Just having a look at that. I'm wondering whether we'll move back. Here we go. Just checking the connection here. Everything should be fine. Right, understood. Bit of a delicate operation here. I need to just take off more opal at the bottom here than I'm comfortable with. Let me just pull back. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm deliberately holding this view so that I can see what's going on. Should be getting it now. Yeah, we sort of are. So what I'll do is I'll just very gently Right, that's the issue. Okay, moving back so we can see what's going on. Well, everyone can see. Means I have to cut a little bit of material off, but that's just too bad. We have to do it. What I think we'll do is we'll leave the rest to the top stick. Whoa, too far. Too far. Whoa, whoa. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Just trimming off the really, really thin bits. There's no real point in keeping them, even though they look quite nice. Nice little gem, that. It's like 2 carats, maybe $500 or something. Pretty good. All right, putting that one away. Let's have a look at what else we've got here. That was pretty nice. Let's see what this guy's got. That one's got more obvious colour. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. Sometimes not bad. Me bad, me good. Bad, bad, good. There's a crack there. Crack bad. Okay, we'll see what happens. The brushes. It's weird, the brushes are failing on it. I do have a spare Dremel somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. Have to work that one out in a hurry, so maybe. If the Dremel dies, we'll move on to the polishing station. We'll dop up some of these opals and we'll polish them. So it should be alright. For you anyway. Well, maybe just just trying to work out if there's another reason for the power failure. Could be a jam of the extension cable. Hello, nobody. And I just noticed an extra like has appeared. Thank you very much, nobody. As you can see, nobody's perfect. Da, 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 da. Hello there. So, wasn't Al Gore the one that got shot by George Bush? Or am I thinking about something else? That's Dick Cheney. Al Gore's Save the Planet guy, isn't he? Polar bears are dying. Well, the penguins are dying too. You put tariffs on them. Politics. Everybody loves their mental politics. So I'll have to do that one. This one next. Let's see what this one can produce. Got a small defect there. We're going to have to cut that off. We'll see if all of it comes together. You never know. In all seriousness, political people, I'm not going to be hassling Donald Trump anymore because I think he's had a stroke. And I'm reasonably certain that it is Vance who is running things for you now. So as much as you know, you want to make hay out of that sort of thing, no, it's medical. Don't. I suppose that's all right-ish, that one. Zoom in, we'll have a look at it. Didn't really show all the promise that we wanted. So, I mean, it's okay. I'll put it on the dot stick and shine it up, but it won't be that great. Alright, let's have a look through and see what we got. Lightning Ridge, we got a lot of rocks from Lightning Ridge. Now this one looks familiar. That was done yesterday. We eventually cut it in half. There's a nice piece of colour just there. Beautiful little rock. Well, consider doing that one. This one here. There's a possibility of colour just here. One here. That area there is potentially colour. Let's see if we can make that bit shine. Looks like we'll have to wait and see on that. Oh, hang on. The moment I put it down. Just on that. Oh well. I know where the colour is. You'll just have to believe me, I suppose. This one. Nice bit of colour there. Maybe underneath here. So let's find out.
Yeah, just there. See, can you see how it's just coming through there? That little bit just underneath the scratch is blue there, and just above it is green if I hold it at the right angle. So let's see how we go. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to give it a bit of a curved surface to try and give myself maximum chances. Let's zoom in and see what we got. Nothing so far. See, all that was on a crack, so I couldn't really keep it. The 8 minutes. I think there's something. Let's see how we go. Come on, you can do this. It looks like that little void zone there is where the colour should be. Let's see what happens. I think there is something here, it's just impossible to bring it out. interesting. Oh, I saw something. Had a go. Oh, I think I'll just give it one more go. See what happens. Oh well. Just take this bit off and see what happens. Once again, it's got that structure there that could produce colour, but will it produce colour? Probably not. So there's colour there, just a slight iridescent blue. This tells me this is the top of the opal. The other side is the bottom. It's a brilliant deduction there, isn't it? Because this is the top, the other side is the bottom. Welcome to Play School, everyone. Here we go, let's have a look. I'll look at that one in the sunlight, I reckon, because I think it's a good one. But you can't see anything, so I'm not going to bother trying to show you much. Interesting. Just quickly, I saw this thing here. It's just an off-cut. I spotted some colour, so I'm just going to have a quick look at it. No, oh well. Onward and upward. race against the dust. Still more here to get. Last bit, hopefully. Wow, I think I got it. Let's zoom in and see. I'm not going to cut it any further. Yeah, I have got it. Nice little stone. It'll be interesting on the dot stick, I can give you that. Just having to straighten it out. Don't want to straighten it out because it's too small as it is. I have to. Alright, there we go. Nice tiny little stone. Have to get rid of that thin little bit on the end, which, no, it's alright. Okay, moving along to the next. Okay, time to get the Magnum Opal because basically because it takes a certain amount of posture here, and I'll be crouched over and hunchbacked and eagle-faced and glary gizzarded and underwhelmed and over crikeyed and I don't know. I'll definitely be adjective verbed. Ooh. No, sad. Too small. Okay, let's try this one. That's probably a bit too small too. Just looking for the nice one. The diamond in the rough, so to speak. Alright, hang on. We can't use the big ones now. So we'll have to, well, not the huge ones. I would love that one to work, but it won't. Interesting. Too big a risk, but that vein going down there, I like the look of that. Go on. Suppose we could do that one. Oops. Gangnam Style. Oh, there we go. So just trying to hold on to all my marbles at the same time. Not easy to do when you're someone like me. There it goes. Okay. I'm just going to grab a spare backup from this piled. This is the... Oh, hang on. That's not just a spare backup. That's a piece of awesome, wrapped in awesome. Okay, zooming in. This one is not the one I was talking about. I'm just checking it. Potentially, yeah. But too high risk for Magnum Opal territory. Which one is it? This one here. Let's see if we can spot what I saw. Now this is a bit risky, but I reckon the rewards are well worth it. Crack along there. Awful lot to worry about, awful lot to like, is what I'd say. Let's give it a crack, see what happens. We'll go right in so you can see every piece falling off it as we go. Alright, get that out from under there. Alright, here we go. Right. Have we just killed all the colour? I think we might have. Still there. A little bit. Let's just carefully excavate that. Still something there. Trouble is you have to go and take out this sand spot here to get there. You've got to do what you've got to do. So sometimes it's just not meant to be. I think it's neatly cut itself out of the game now. So we'll see. I'll cut this off here, see what we've got behind it. Okay. That wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Yeah. Fell apart. Can't see any more colour. Oh well. Let's try this guy. You're our only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. My arm is officially saturated. Was I going to say satrified? Possibly. I'm not going further with that one because I don't think there's any point. Quickly just carve this guy out and see what we get. I think we're not getting any luck here. It's too transparent. Too translucent. Okay. Yep. Zoom back out. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Let's go and grab it back up as well, just in case. Because I think we've got... Okay, let's do that. Alright. Have a look at this. I think maybe this might be our last one, because it's going to be an interesting opal no matter what happens. This is going to be an absolute devil to cut, but it should be a pretty good one. So, wish me luck. Let's get onto it. See how it's going. That bit may have to go at that point. Alright, let's do that. All right. Okay. Might have been a good call, that one, because, well, we'll see. Definitely out of my comfort zone with this guy, I can guarantee you. Normally I'm pretty nonchalant with these things, but like I really want this one to work because it looks really good. And there's a lot of risk here. So that's alright, it'll work. It's just a lot smaller. Damn it. Sadly, that crack was always in there, so it's not like I could do anything about it. Come on. Alright, there we go. Not as big as I was hoping, but you know. What do they say? Not the size of the wand, but the wizard who waves it. Alright. Not a bad little sesh there. A few nice opals. Didn't have to use my backups that time around, which is good. Oh, and I'm cramped in position. It's going to take me like 15 years to get out of here. There we go. I'm out. Yoink. That's our water stopped. There's my sheet that was protecting me from the water, but like my jumper is absolutely soaked. All right, birds. Yoink. Hey, Pony. New improvement to Pony. I'm finding all sorts of things to do with Fresnel lenses around here. That's to try and stop all of the muck from getting onto the floor. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Just, I'll indulge myself for a second because it's quite late, but you know. Oh my goodness. That was a roast. I'm sure it'll be lovely and tender. Hello. Excuse me whilst I take this saturated jacket off.
All right. Enough of that. Right. The game of hiss. Oh, come on. I'm not going all the way back there. Gee. Tell me. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this on the... We'll turn it around. Like so. Place this on the water, because what could possibly go wrong? Get rid of that. Alright, come here. Hello. Oh, what's it? Yeah, sorry, that was me. Sorry. What's going on here, huh? Can't do that. It's not looking good, Loki. It's not looking good at all. What's going on here, huh? Don't cluck, huh? Don't cluck. And that's not a very flattering angle for Loki, but at least it's a bit diagnostic. From that angle you look a lot better, don't you? Come on. Come on, Bubba. You want some of the action too, do you? Got so many pin feathers. You just had a molt. Is that why you look so scruffy? Tell me, my darling. Tell me. Never. Sorry. Yeah, you want a scratchy poo as well, do you? Do you want it or not? Go on, have a get. You're definitely looking cute. Funny little thing. Alright. Come here, Pony. Yoink. There we go. Splat. pony split. So this is the pony, and she has gone split. But that signals the end of the cutting session. Hello, Loki. No, that's not what I was trying to do. There you are. On your Loki. On your Max. So guys, like and subscribe on your way out if you enjoyed the show, the opals, the birds, the whole lot. Come here. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Oh, he'll eat me. I wouldn't eat you. Oh, really. You look delicious. Nom nom nom. Anyway, that's it. So have a lovely evening. I'm going to have some dinner, which is essentially a burnt offering by now. And this session went for a bit longer, 1 hour 33, not too bad. One last thing I'll show you. I've got my laser rig set up. Put you back, Pony. Yoink. There you go. I'll quickly show you the laser rig because it's pretty cool. It's over here. None of this works. The only thing that really matters is the red laser here. So that's just a fun little laser experiment, except that that laser actually does imitate a double slit, basically, for double slit experiments. So when you look at that, what you can do is you can put this is from a TV. It's actually a polarizer. So if you stick this here, let's try and get it all lined up. A bit too far away, I think. We'll get there, don't you worry. Or maybe we won't. I'll set it up later and show you. Anywho, that's going to be fun later on. Ooh, that got some likes. Okay. Have a lovely evening, everybody. I'll do a short on that experiment and explain exactly what it is, because it's very, very interesting. Have a nice day, and Dr. Phil out.